I don't know if it's on yet or not. I think it is. I'm using a new thing on YouTube, so trying to figure it all out. Um, so I hope y'all will join me for this live Tarotscopes. I'm very cluttered back here, so just ignore it. I know some of you people who are neat freaks are like, oh my God, Arwen. I know. Tarotscopes live right now. Okay. I'm putting it out there on Twitter, so. How are y'all doing? You've survived the first week of, not quite the first week, the first 3 days of the real Mercury retrograde. Yeah, it's been a trial. Oh, look, now I can see the chatters right here. I don't have to bring them up on my phone. How awesome is that? Hey, Jim. So, couple things. Don't know if I told you or not, but I am selling crystals on paganmarket.com or paganmarkets.com. So I hope you'll go over there and check my stuff out and all the other stuff. People have some pretty amazing stuff going on there. This is one of the crystals I've already listed. And that is, you can see, yeah, I'm selling it for $33. I don't want to sell it for a whole bunch. And shipping. And then here's another one that I've listed. Right? Just as he felt the Mercury retrograde last week. Word. And this is some unakite. It is called Orange Flower Stone. And it's one of my very favorite heart chakra stones. And I've got, I'm going to list all of these as one and just say, let me choose for you. They're little rose quartz spheres. Some light, some dark. Some have some really nice layering. I don't know if this will show up or not. Oh, not really. Let's see if I get it back behind there. Well, anyway, that one's got some really nice stratification in it. And I've got some unpolished labradorite, which is really, really pretty. It just doesn't have, you see the blue right there. It doesn't have the super flash that polish does, but I kind of like this. It has a nice feel to it. So I'll be listing that, unakite, labradorite, the chevron amethyst. Some of the other pieces that I still have from last time. I don't know if I can show y'all. I got a few more. You see down here, right here where my finger is pointing. There's a few little crystals over there, and I'll be sharing those too. So today I have a really unusual oracle to start with. And I actually have to open it up and get the cards out, but it is called Sacred Sites Oracle Cards. It is by Watkins, and this is by Barbara Michael John Free. She has a website, barbaramichaeljohnfree.com. And there are 53 cards in here, and it's got a really nice, hey Sherry, got a really nice, I like these kind of boxes that slide out that way. So let's get the book out, and then we're going to get these out. We'll see how they do, right, as oracle cards. And we're going to be reading, I am very excited about this, because I finally opened it and got it shuffled the careful way. The 78 Astral, Tarot in Space. And this is written by Trish Sullivan. And there's 78 artists that get behind this. Joanna Nelson of the Mons Tarot and Catland Oracle is the artist representative, or liaison, I'm sorry. And then Katie Welsh is the kind of the mastermind behind this. And I got to meet Katie and Joanna and Trish at Newt's, and they're super fun. I really enjoyed them. I'm hoping to see at least a couple of them at Reader Studio here at the end of April. So, oh, and remember, if you're in Austin, Texas, or near Austin, Texas, I'll be in Austin doing readings and teaching a workshop and selling at Nature's Treasures. That's in Austin. It's right off of 25, almost directly across from the college, from UT. So it's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a whole bunch of people there. So I hope that you'll make the drive and come see me if you're within a driving distance. Now, let's see what we've got. We've got people in. That's so awesome. Oh, we've got 6 people in. This is a new setup, y'all. So I'm like, oh, look over there. Somebody's already thumbs up. Oh, good. And I got this chat over here. This is kind of fun. And my hair does not look like, well, we went for a walk this morning and we were already at about 7,800 steps. So my husband's probably higher. He walked over to his office this morning to get some more stuff done while I stayed here to get this done. So I hope y'all are doing well. Trying to think what else is going on here. I've still got my tarot class, the 9-week tarot class. It's a self-start. So when you start is when it starts. It's not time-based. I haven't changed the money to 99 yet. It's still at 57. So I'm kind of being lazy. I am going to get it up there, but if you want to jump on it, do it. I probably won't mark it up till maybe tomorrow. Maybe tonight if I get around to it. I mean, by mark it up, I mean change it back to the $99 that it's supposed to be. And I've got that Seek Joy with 30 Days and 30 Ways class. A lot of people have taken that and have seemed to have really enjoyed it. So that makes me happy. And if you've taken it, I'd love it for you to tell somebody about it. Oh, Cartomancer. If you have seen or are a subscriber to the Cartomancer, please tell your friends about it. We are at like an 80% growth rate right now, and I would love to see that just go zooming up, right? I would love to have to call my printer and say, God, I need more magazines. And if you would just hashtag it, the Cartomancer magazine, I'll find it. So, and that would be really cool. It would make me really happy. Don't you want to make me happy? So, well, we're up to 7 people now. So if y'all want to say hi, just yell hi. Well, type hi. We're going to look now at the Sacred Sites Oracle. We're going to get our affirmation for the whole tribe. You know, I do this free, everybody gets in video so that you all get a chance to see the weekly. And then I do the individuals. I do Aquarius through Capricorn. Each card gets a 3-card reading and an affirmation itself. Each sign does. That's on Patreon.com. If you want to join, it's like $5 a month, and you get you get every week for $5 total for a month. I think it's a deal. So it's less than a cup of coffee these days. I mean, man, we went to Denny's, and one cup of coffee was like $2.15. What? I mean, I know you get free refills, but good Lord. Hey, Emmeline. Hey, Mystic Maven. Glad to see y'all here. I'm bitching about cost of coffee. So, and yesterday, anybody here who was a RuPaul Drag Race fan? I did a video yesterday where I drew cards, and this is what we use. High-tech stuff here, man. But I drew cards from Bad Bitches Tarot for those fierce bitches on RuPaul's Drag Race to see if I could figure out who was going to win. Kind of iffy. You know, but I'm doing hashtag RuPaul Tarot as a challenge, so I hope people jump on and do that. Now, let's see. Here is our oracle for everybody. I've actually been to this sacred site, so this is cool. Sedona. Sedona is beautiful. My sister and I did a girls' trip there. And this is Bellwether, I believe, one of the places you go for the vortex. And it is amazing there. My sister is Christian. She's Episcopal. And I was raised Episcopal. So when we went, we kind of had this fun dichotomy, right? But one of the things we did was we went on a Sunday morning. We went really early. We went hiking up Bellwether. I think it's called Bellwether. But anyway, we were hiking up there so I could feel the energy. And there is energy there, y'all. It was really cool. And then we came down in time to go to the Episcopal Church there, which is a little bitty church. And it's a lovely service. The priest there at the time, I don't know if he's still there, had this big booming voice, and he was British. Oh, it was he just had a beautiful speaking voice. So it was a lot of fun for me. I love going to the Episcopal Church and taking in the ritual and the beauty of the ceremony. I may not buy into all the beliefs, but I really love the ceremony. And it's why I call myself an Episcopagan, because when I do ritual, when I really get into ritual, I'm talking robes, incense, candles, the works. So let's talk about Sedona. What is a good affirmation for this sacred site for Sedona? I think, hey TL, I think it would be, today I choose to travel where I want to go. Today I choose to travel where I want to go. Today I choose to travel where I want to go. Okay? And it doesn't have to be physical. It can be a mental thing. It can be going to the library and picking up a book on a country that you want to visit and traveling that way. We don't all have the ability to pick up and go, right? It's yeah, we don't all have that ability. But what fun to just be able to go somewhere, and even just to close your eyes, and I can still close my eyes and remember the beauty of Sedona. We stayed in Oak Canyon in these, remember the name, but it's like somebody went in and built different cabins. Not tree houses, but some of them are kind of built up on stilts. And, and we went fly fishing. We took a train to the Grand Canyon. We did a whole lot of stuff. But the funny thing is, the fly fishing was the first thing we did. We gave up a lot of other things on our itinerary, and we went and rented poles, and we bought flies. We just went and we fly fished a lot more than we expected to. We both really had a good time with it. So surprisingly so. It was very relaxing. We didn't catch a damn thing. We didn't get a strike, but we just really enjoyed it. So, oh, Kelly says she loves Oak Moon. Jay's here. Gothic Art Studio, y'all. Gothic Moon Tarot is coming this fall. The Cartomancer is going to be featuring her deck in our art section in the fall. So you might want to follow that lady. Just saying. If you like really interesting tarot decks. Yeah. So, yeah, Oak Canyon. It's a beautiful place. And we had a beautiful time. We had so much fun. So I'm shuffling these cards again, so I'm going to use them. I'm not. So let's take a look with the Astral Tarot in Space. This is 78 Tarot. And I've already shuffled them because I don't want to riffle shuffle these. So I did where I lay them out, and that's how I shuffle decks that I don't want to do a lot of riffle shuffling on. I'll probably do some of this, but as you can see, even for my hands, these are big cards, and I've got big hands for a woman, y'all. How can I demonstrate that? iPhone. See? My big fingers. So, let's look. This is for everybody. Oh, April's here. Hey, April. We got some good folks in here. I should say we have 9 good folks and 1 jerk. Everybody's going, who's the jerk? Who's the jerk, Arwen? Joking. Nobody's a jerk. Wow. This is our opening card for this week. It is the 7 of Cups. Look at all those choices. Our alien. And this is by Anastasia Smith. Or Anastasia Smith, however you say it. But look at her choices. Her choices reflect the aliens and the typical. So, the 7 of Cups is a card of dreaming. It's of choices. It can be a card of dithering, of not making up your mind, of going, I don't know. I like that. What about that? Ooh, yeah. Squirrel! Hey, Julie. So, let's talk a little bit about the 7 of Cups energy as a theme for this week. It is still Mercury retrograde. We do have Venus going into Taurus on Saturday, I think. I get Teresa Reed, the tarot lady. She does this Astro Biz Digest. $99 a year. It's an amazing deal. I only been using it for about, I don't know, 3-4 weeks now. Super informative. So, even if you don't use it for business, I think it's still useful. But the Seven of Cups, I think, plays into that Venus and Taurus, because Venus and Taurus is going to talk about relationships. Teresa says it's going to kind of take down some of the real anger stuff going on with this Mercury in retrograde that's happening in Aries. So if you felt really cranky in your communication, Mercury can be affecting that. Mercury in retrograde is not a bad thing, right? It's a really good thing to do edits, rewrites. I've gotten back into a project I'm working on. It's an Oracle deck for US Games. And I've been able to get back into that and get some stuff cranked out. That's been good. But it can feel really oof, when you try to talk to people and they're like, what? And you say it again, what? And then you say it again in a different way, what? And then you snap because you have no patience. That's Mercury retrograde in Aries, okay? It's just a pain in the ass. Let's look at what the blessing card is for our little emotional choices. Oh, yeah, by Meredith Dillman. The Queen of Wands. Look at this queen. Zing! Bazinga! I know that's not the right use of that word. Hey, Maverick Tarot. But this is a beautiful, let me see if I can get it to focus. Look at that. Okay, so that, and look at her star cap. The Queen of Wands for the Seven of Cups is nice. She is a multitasker, but she's also an active chooser. She actively makes things happen. She activates herself and others. And activates in a good sense. It could be, but she's on the blessing side. So this is a good concept, right? It's a good thing. So this and this, for this emotional choice, choose the one that's going to make you active. Choose the one that's going to get you going. Okay, this is about energy. It's about fire. It's about passion. She's a card I self-identify with. A lot of people think I should be the Queen of Cups, but I really see myself as the Queen of Wands because I tend to I multitask a lot, right? And in my life, when somebody asks me what I do, I'm like, oh, I write, I edit, I publish, I read. What do you want to know? I've got all these different hats. Which hat do you want me to put on or take off? And that's very Queen of Wands to me. So let's look at the challenge for all of us this week. We got that Seven of Cups, choices, making a choice, a little daydreaming, and the Queen of Wands could be firing up the right daydream, giving it the right juice to make it go forward, right? So what is, by Shelby Nichols. This is a really interesting, it's a Five of Wands, and I'm talking about her concept of it is extremely interesting. All these different creatures in strife with one another, in chaos. The Five of Wands really is a card of competition rather than battle. So this is a little off for me, unless these people are all getting in there and showing what they can do and, I'm the best. So this just makes me think of Minion. See the brain and the... Y'all know who Minion is? Okay, well, if you don't, you'll have to look it up because it's a pretty funny character on one of my favorite animated movies. But that's an interesting, because we got the Queen of Wands as the blessing, but the Five of Wands is the challenge. To me, this says, do not start something to show somebody else how good you are. Do not start something to prove yourself to somebody else. You don't need to do that. There is no call for you to prove yourself to anybody, children. Nobody, okay? It doesn't matter who they are or what they say. You don't have to step up. And, when somebody says to me, Doug, you're a psychic tarot reader. Tell me something I don't know about myself. Well, do you know you're an asshole? I mean, don't challenge me. Don't get in my face like that. You know, generally people say that. I'm like, no. You know, I don't have any need to prove myself to somebody. If they don't believe me, that's on them. If they want to get a different reader, that's okay. There's a reader for every person out there, right? Lid for every pot. So I don't really get that whole, prove to me you can read the tarot cards. Page of Swords, Tarot Fly. I can read. Oh, and y'all should see this. It's cute. All right. I love that little Page of Swords. Hey, Sherry, so that's what I think. So, I did not say anything to you, Siri. Okay, shut up. Oh, God. Now, see, y'all, here's what I get on Messenger, and this is a true thing. If you are truly what you say you are or who you say you are, please help me without any money involved. I don't have the money, but I truly need some help. I'm sorry to be so blunt, but I'm at the end. Okay? Kid you not, let me try to hide their name so that you can see this. I don't want to... Oh, crap. I don't want to give her name away. But see that? Right when I'm talking about this person messages me about that. No. I don't think it makes me a hard ass. I don't think it makes me a bad person. I think it makes me a person with boundaries. I do free readings. Y'all know that, right? I do free readings here quite frequently. But when somebody hits me up like that and then emotionally manipulates me, ain't happening. So, sorry y'all had to see that, but damn, like right now, right while I'm doing all this free stuff and somebody's going to hit me up like that? Bitch, please. It's kind of my response. Speaking about bitch, please, I'm going to try to get Miss Ember to do a Witchy Women with me. So we'll see if it's going to be a Wednesday night or not, but we're going to try to get there. Hey, JR. Just got here. Well, we are just wrapping this up. But if you want to get in on the weekly stuff, and that is on Patreon, it's a $5 a month deal. Go to patreon.com/Arwen-Lynch. Let me see if I can put it over here for you to find. And somebody click on it and tell me if it works. Let's see. patreon.com Arwen-Lynch. There. Did it work? Hey, Ember is back. Ember is free. Divorce is final. And hey, Jen. So she and I have been talking a bit about getting back on here. She's busy right now. She's got a lot of stuff going on. And of course, she's just emotionally after all that, because it was hard. It was hard for her, poor baby. But not a lot of link to click. Okay, what about www.patreon.com Arwen-Lynch? Not a lick. A lot of lick. I'm still trying. www.patreon.com Arwen-Lynch. Oh, I think that one worked. So, thank you, Jay. Appreciate it. Right? As I keep typing. I'm going to be doing a video this week showing off some amazing stuff I got from Lady Jane's Bewitchery. Give y'all a little treat, a little peek. I got some spring magic. I got some full moon. I'm going to be using that this weekend. I got some new moon. Oh, pardon. This stuff smells divine. And I got some witch. She gave me some little samples of stuff, which is just so sweet. She sent me a birthday present and gave me all this stuff. Sandalwood. Yeah, I'll be burning that for a nice bath. And then chocolate. I don't know how she does it, but chocolate. What's in full moon? What's in full moon? We're in Aries. Hang on. Pisces full moon is Virgo. Aries full moon is Libra. The full moon of the sign is in the opposite sign of that sign. So that's kind of how you figure that out. And she also gave me this. So first I got to show you this. Oh, you can't see it in the side. And then, yeah, I haven't taken the tag off but it's a Pisces cup. Look how pretty, right? So, and I'm using it for my incense because I have too many coffee cups, and my husband's like, no more. I could have a coffee out of a different cup probably 2 weeks in a row. So I am trying to get down on that. I'm trying to lower my coffee cup habit. It's hard. I will be wearing a new t-shirt soon. Are y'all familiar with the movie series, The Halloween Town, with Marnie and Debbie Reynolds played the grandma? Marnie, her real name is Kimberly J, but I can't remember. But anyway, the girl that plays Marnie, the actress, the woman, I'm sorry, she's over 16. My new thing is not to call women girls. It demeans and takes away from their power to me. So, but Marnie has a little Etsy shop, and she's got a shirt that says "Straight Out of Halloween Town." Oh yeah, I got it. I'm trying to get her to advertise in the Cartomancer, so I wrote to her from the Cartomancer. We'll see. She hasn't responded. You know, she probably gets stuff like that all the time. I'm also trying to get a drag queen to let me read for them. They have to have been on RuPaul's Drag Race, any season. And I'm going to do it for free. I'm going to do it as private and confidential for them unless they want me to put it public. But I just thought it would be a lot of fun. And it's one of my bucket list things. Lies, no such thing as too many coffee cups. Thank you, Cape Cod, baby. How are you doing? I haven't been watching videos, y'all. I've been working. I've got the magazine going. I wish I could show y'all the new magazine. It's going to use Avalon and Anna's Bone Flesh and Earthly Stone and Bone Flesh. But it's the deck they've been working on, and we're using one of their images for the cover. It's magnificent. Truly magnificent. Oh, I missed an HTTPS. Well, poopla. Oh, it brings it up. Anyway, I'm going to end this. I'm going to go over to Patreon and get this set up for my patrons so that they can watch their individual ones. If you join right now, you can watch. So it's you don't have to wait or anything. And I'd love to have you. Seek joy, y'all. Pass it on. Oh, new thing. Where do I end it? There it is.